Up, Buddy Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Akane-banashi chapters 139 through 147. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. Considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we could keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we could have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked winter anime season in full swing and more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, and man, we got a long Akane-banashi live reaction in store. So we're just going to jump right in to chapter 139 and see what is in store for us today. After the expulsion of Kuroku, Kisoba, and Roken Kashiwaya, 1 month passed, and this chapter is titled Raise the Flag. Don't stop! What's this temple, master? Well, during the war, many arts were purged for being inappropriate or decadent. Naturally, Rakugoka were subjected to those pressures too. A total of 53 stories were purged. Ooh, their scripts are held and mourned here. In the Hana Shizuka, there we go. In the Hana Shizuka, it's a monument to these stories. See, I can read. In short, it's the Rakugo graveyard. Ooh, seems perfect, doesn't it? As the place for guys who got expelled and saw their Rakugo careers die, to raise the flag of a brand new school. Where there's death, there's resurrection. Raise the flag? You mean make a new one? A new Rakugo school? Exactly. I can't call myself Kuroku Kashiwaya anymore. So my thought is, I'll leave Kuroku to you two. Aww. Huh? What does that mean? I'm saying, no matter what I tell you, you guys are going to keep dragging this around like it's your fault, right? So, Kisoba, Rokuen. Aw, you two can make Kuroku huge together. This is so embarrassing for us. He's even teaching us how to clean up our own mess. But I like the way he's handling it. He's like, yeah, shit happens, but I would rather, you know, stand by my beliefs than like, and die on my feet than, you know, than live on my knees. The problem is it's nice to declare we're raising our own flag, but Master Moroku's still got his eyes peeled. We'll have to start on the road. Aniki, I swear to you that no matter what happens, I'm not keeping secrets. We share one mind and spirit. When you got a stain on your honor, Rakugoka spins that story into comedy gold. Let's buckle down and strive for greatness together, so that we could turn this moment into a funny story too. You don't have to tell me. I need to atone for this, for my entire life. Oops, just a sec. Forgot to tell you one thing. For my new name, I was going to come up with my own, but I found the perfect name to take over. It's a name that died out because no one inherited it. Mayuseki. The last owner was popular, but unconventional man who got the crowds roaring with his bizarre gags and dances. My name will be the Fish Shiguma Arakawa! And we're the Arakawa School! So that's how the Arakawa School God! It's been a very long story, hasn't it? What the old man, oh my God, what the old Shiguma means to them, being his children, being counterparts. Has this answered all your questions? So, why is Isho Arakawa the way he is now? I don't know. Why don't you ask him yourself? Seems perfect, doesn't it? But as a Shinoichi, you can change your stage name as long as you don't possess a Mayoseki. You're free to give yourself a name that's totally unrelated to your master's. The day that your master received the name Shiguma Arakawa, his counterpart chose to be Kisoba no longer. And yet to this day, he still calls himself Isho using the same kanji as the key in Kuroku. Aww. Doesn't that tell you everything? That says a lot. Story time is over. You can figure out the rest for yourself. Oh, Shiguma Arakawa the Fifth. Aww. Oh, here we go. And let's see here. The determination of young Isho and Shiguma. How will Akane feel after hearing about the creation of the Arakawa school? I mean, you can understand how the ties that Isho and Shiguma have. Like, I mean, and chapter 140 is titled Tough Cookie. Akane has learned how the Arakawa school was created at the grave of the previous Shiguma. Her feelings grow stronger. Let's see here. I don't blame Akane for just sitting there. I mean, she's this is deep. She's trying to take it all in. All this is thanks to you. I'm so appreciative of all you've done for me. You better be. I came early to the solo event and spent the night. I know. I'm sorry. I've had enough of babysitting you. You're on your own from now on. Thank you again. Well, since I've gone and done so much for you, might as well make something of it. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Well, here we go for the Shiguma School chat room. I got something to say about the school breakup. Let's meet up at Master's house. All right, I'm on my way. A past I can't imagine based on the present. The previous Shiguma entrusted the Kuroku name to them. But why did he pass over his first apprentice to give the Shiguma name to his second? That's a great question. The answer to that and the reason for the friction between them probably lies in Shiguma's art. I get it. The old Shiguma is the key. The history of the school. You must contend with the history of the Arakawa school. And the only clue that will lead me to the answer is... I get it, but still, that story is in your hands now. Ooh, yeah. I think he passed it on to Akane because I think he thinks that if anyone could get through to Isho, it's Akane. You think Akane is holding up all right? She has to go to Master Isho of all people. She was not happy back at the hospital. Well, if she's not all right, we just have to be there for her. But I'm not too worried. Our little sister apprentice is one tough cookie. That's out of the chapter. So we're all here. Of course, this is about the dissolution of the school. I protested the decision, but I couldn't get it overturned. The Shiguma school will be no more. I'm ashamed. I'm the senior apprentice and I feel powerless. Well, but that doesn't mean I'm just going to back down. I'm going to be an Akabon! Yes! I'll amass enough strength to bring the school together. But until then, in that case, we'll just have to be Shinoichi, I guess. We don't want to just wait for help, do we? If we no longer need to be taught, we won't need guardians. I like it. That sounds nice and simple. Let us bear some of the burden too, Ani-san. I love this transition is great. As the message said, with the exception of me, now that I'm slated to become a Shinoichi, the four of you will be placed under a new guardian. Oh boy, I love these backgrounds are just so amazing, and they're so this is the thing that in terms of art, and I've been saying this in my Manga no Uechi live reactions. This is the whimsy and the fluidity that Manga no Uechi's art is missing. And this is the kind of art that we see in Nishi's art in Miramashita Arumakan. I wish we would be getting more of this whimsy and fluidity and effortlessness in Manga no Uechi's art. I kind of would like to see this in Kagurabachi's art too, actually. Let's build up our strength and then let's meet up back here. The 5 of us will rebuild the Shiguma school. Here we go. There's one will. Their will is 1. All right, let's get to 141. Each disciple of the Shiguma school has begun to work under a new authority. Then they receive a message. Here we go. Let's see, where are you, title? Oh, title's not up here. Wait. Where's the title for 141? I guess it's later in the chapter. Okay. To my apprentices, I will, Shiguma Arakawa, oh, I will return. Just wait and tighten the loincloth of your heart. The end. Woo! We're here, Nissan. I told you not to call me that. Come on, Kaichi. Sorry. Well, back then you chose the Shiguma school. Seems fate had other ideas. Ship! I'm sorry. I shipped him so hard. Seems fate had other ideas than mine. Are you holding that against me? Well, not at all. I just wonder if it'll work out. Art is everything in the Isho school. Seniority, personality, and emotion are irrelevant. Damn, this fucking metaphorical art is everything. Only those who stand out via their art are valued. It's the polar opposite of the Shiguma school. I didn't assume they were all the same. Well, I've been confirmed for Fudetsume, Ani-san. I'll catch up in no time. It's a real shame. I would have liked to perform at the same event as you. And this time I will. Yeah! Better make it quick before you know it. I'll be a Shinoichi. Woo! I'm telling you, he wants her so bad. This is as far as I'll take you. He's waiting in there. Let's go. Pardon me. Ooh, this is going to be good. I shouldn't have raised my voice at the hospital. Oh, enough of the preface. Suppose you've come to ask me about Shiguma's art. Oh, he knows. He ain't stupid. Yes, that's why I'm here. I see then. You must forget. I forbid you from anything involving Shiguma's art. Huh? But that's what in that case, can you do it if I tell you everything I know? Ooh, can you master the thing that even that wreck of a man cannot? I didn't realize you thought so highly of yourself. Ooh, she's mad. When you are in the care of my school, you will follow my instructions. Then, once I have the skill I need, give me answers. About you and Master, about you and the previous Shiguma. I can't back down either. I have to live up to the expectations placed on me. I have to learn how to master this, Shiguma's art. Woo! Very well. Show me what you can do, Akane Arakawa. You're on! Yes! Okay, here's the title of this chapter. Zenza training complete. Woo! 3 years later, in France! In Paris! Woo! Okay. A new story, yeah. But dude, I love it. I love Akane's like, nah, I ain't gonna back down from this. Nah. How about this? How about if I follow your instructions and I learn everything you want me to learn, then you give me the answers I seek. And I like that. So now we got 3 years later in Paris. So we're at 142. 3 years have passed since Akane started to be Isho Arakawa's disciple. A new story begins in Paris. And this chapter is titled A New Path. Let's see. The great masters and the promising newcomers. Someone writes about the current world of Rakugo. The upheaval of Edo Rakugo world. 3 years it was announced that Shiguma Arakawa would cease Rakugo activities. Many were concerned about a collapse of interest in Rakugo, but since then the Okaban have been as popular as ever. New Shinoichi have emerged as potential rivals to those Okaban, and there are bright spots among the Fudetsume as well. They're still going too! Some recent promotions from last fall, Karashi Samede and Hikaru Arakawa bring the sudden rise of Kaisei Arakawa to mind. While one great star has fallen, others bristle to take his place in the Edo Rakugo world. Ooh, if only Akane Arakawa were here now. Ooh, she vanished. She canceled her Fudetsume debut and vanished from the stage for 3 years. Shio Kashio, is that your article for the next special issue? Oh, here we go. Here's Yoshiharu Nico, Monthly Rakugo, new vice editor-in-chief. It's very diligent of you. But look, you've come all the way to Paris. Couldn't you, yes, I know. One wonders if Akane Arakawa were here now. She canceled her Fudutsume debut, and since then she's vanished from the stage for 3 years. But I came here for work. Can you check these photos from Japan Fest? Oh, they look good. Do you think this is just a novelty to them? I mean, they probably never had a chance to hear Rakugo in their lives, if you don't mind me saying. You'd be surprised how many Rakugoka do European tours with projected subtitles. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because even though there is some let's be real, there's a lot of racism in Europe. From what I've heard through the grapevine, despite how much, like France, for example, this is why she's in France, because even though there's a lot of racism towards Japanese people in France, I'm looking at you, Ubisoft. There is. There's still a lot of love for Japanese culture in France. I mean, for fuck's sake, there is a Naruto coin done by the French Mint. They love anime and manga over there. They do. They love Japanese culture over in France. They do, despite the racism. They really do. Anyways, you'd be surprised how much Rakugoka do European tours with projected subtitles. So I wouldn't say they've never had the chance. Huh? Really? Wow, you know your stuff, Kashio. I had no idea about that. I only came to this department 2 months ago, so it's all new to me. Keep it up, my friend. Sure. But now it's time to demonstrate my expertise. Dude, I wish I could have gone to France before Corona-sama came in. My parents were lucky to go when they did, because that was pre-Corona-sama. Because now it's not safe for people like me to go there. Not just because I'm a woman, because I'm a Jew too. There's been a lot of anti-Semitism over there. So my parents are lucky to go when they did. I would have loved to see like the Eiffel Tower and shit. I really would have liked to, but there's no way I can go right now. So Kashia, what did you think of being escorted around by a former travel magazine editor? Oh, we're not done yet. Next up is the Louvre. Huh? Uh-huh. Well, that's quite a neon display. Oh, I guess it's like a rock club. Didn't know they had flashy buildings like this in Paris too. Well, yeah, but Uso, Uso on the music hall, art traditionnel japonais, spectacle de Rakugo Akane Arakawa. I'm surprised music is still spelled, because music is if I remember my French correctly. Hold on a second. I want to check something. I'm going to check the French localization for a second, because I'm going to see if Viz kind of half-assed this.